Yo, what's going on, guys? Today is October 11th. It's a Wednesday. It's my day off as well, so I kind of want to make a vlog. Like hopefully I could kind of tell you more about myself and everything, and hopefully y'all could get to know me as a person. I'm not gonna be yapping like the whole spill of my life and everything, but I kind of want to show you who I am as a person, my intentions with YouTube vlogging, content, skits, music, photography, just stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into it.
So tell me if I'm sleeping, 'cause I stay dreaming about things that's you and me. Oh, how it would've been so great, but it got too late. Had to turn away.
So first thing first, I kind of want to introduce myself. I'm Nicholas. I go by Nick Excellent. It's a stage name I made back when I was like 18 or 17. I was detailing and I wanted to kind of detail by myself, so I had to come up with a name. There was a lot of names before I came up with Nick Excellent. It's just like, I was like, it's simple. It started with Nick and then Excellent, like Nick Excellent Detailing. And then I was like, how can I make that name unique? So I kind of just like cut it down. So I put Nick Excellent, and that's the story behind my stage name or anything. So yeah, I currently live in Corpus Christi, Texas. I was born in San Antonio. We were all around, truly. Then I'm kind of stationalized in San Antonio for a bit. And then moved down here. I moved here when I was like, I want to say maybe 15, 16. So your boy went to Driscoll, and then I went to Miller. I didn't finish school. I was having plans going back to get my GED, but where my life is at right now, I could definitely be comfortable with some things. So going back to school definitely isn't an option for me right now. Maybe in the future, who knows? But yeah. So that's a little bit about myself. I don't want to kind of go deeper into it because a lot of things in my life, really fucking suck sometimes. Sometimes it's hard to wake up. Sometimes it's hard to feel myself. I smoke, which is something I didn't used to do, but just kind of numb my thoughts, kind of slow down my mind from thinking all the time. So it's definitely helped me just calm my mind down. So yeah, it's a lot of things that's been on my mind. I'm stressing with personal things and just some things that that are hard to overcome. And I've been thrown to the wolves one time. I've been through things with my mom and my stepdad, and I've overcame these obstacles with a special someone that, again, due to my mental health and due to me wanting to be in a better position, I had to let go of that person. So yeah, let's talk about love. So love is weird. I was in love with someone, and then I had to let them go because I felt as if I needed to be alone, or we just weren't on the same page with things in life, and I sort of had to be selfish a little bit and just be alone and focus a lot more on myself. And I do want to say for sure, as far as lately goes, I've been more distant. I'm not. Whenever I first broke up with her, it's sort of that mindset. It's like, oh, freedom. Females, talk to females, snap. And then I definitely learned a lot about myself within that time frame. It's been about a month already and everything. Lustful feelings is not it. Texting females, it's not it. Doing all this shit, that doesn't really inquire the energy. It doesn't need your energy to be put into it. And that sort of drug me into a deeper hole, into depression and everything. So I definitely want to say that whenever you break up with someone, don't instantly try to go find someone else, because it will only leave you into a deeper hole and everything. And lately I haven't really been able to sleep as much. My ex is always on my mind, but it's just trying to overcome that feeling, overcome it, and know that what I did to bring myself peace is gonna be worth it. So yeah, it's definitely just trying to learn to love myself more frequently, be comfortable within my own skin, and yeah, find different routes and everything. Find comfort through vlogging to y'all people, talking to y'all, and like, you know, being able to just do things to keep my mind off things that don't need my energy. And some valuable lessons I've learned about love is to be compassionate, be partners, be friends, like, you know, be more in tune with it. Don't have these, like, you know, these arguments or anything where it's like you versus, like, you know, your significant other. It's very hard to, like, you know, it's not hard to connect, like, it's not hard to, like, you know, be on the same page. There's been many times where we were on the same page and everything, and just plenty of times where we just weren't. But I try not to dwell into the past too much. I try to, like, you know, bring up my ex as much as I used to, because all I know is she's doing her thing, I'm doing my thing, and what I'm trying to do is use my energy and time and, like, you know, my presence to motivate and mold myself into as many people as possible. Try to help them and lead them to a greater path in life, because we all know how it feels to be alone. We all know how it feels to, like, you know, fucking have everything. Like, you know, there's some people that may have not, like, you know, may not be where they want to be in life, but they feel like, you know, they need to be somewhere better, and I'm trying to guide and help as many people as I can. So let's talk about my intentions. My intentions are pure. I feel as if I'm a genuine person. At times I do feel like a bad person. I do feel like, you know, I'm like the most dumbest person, like, you know, not the most handsomest person, all this other shit. Like, I feel like I don't deserve to be, like, you know, loved, or, like, you know, just like little shit like that. But everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves comfort. Everyone deserves, like, you know, that little pat on the back, like, you know, to kind of furthermore get into it. Like, you know, I want to say that whoever's watching this, I'm very proud of you. I'm happy for you. Like, you know, I hope that life treats you well. Hope that, you know, you achieve everything you've ever wanted in your life. So know that you deserve to be loved, but at the same time, you also deserve to love yourself. So as far as, like, you know, music goes, it's just like, you know, I want to be able to reach people that relate to me, that relate to my feelings, my heart, and that relate to my situation as well in life. So yeah, that's as far as music goes. I'm chasing myself in music. I'm chasing myself to be better. I'm not trying to mimic anyone else. I'm just trying to find my own flow. I found a lot of, what's the word? Inspiration. I found a lot of inspiration in people, in music. Like I said, my 5 people for sure would be X, Mark DeMarco, Mac Miller, James Brown, and I believe one more. Jadis, actually. Jadis. It's an artist named Jadis. Jaydes. His music is hard. I really fuck with it. I really relate to it. That dude, D4VD Dead, whatever it's called, I find a lot of comfort, and again, like, you know, a lot of, like, you know, his lyrics and everything can relate to my situation sometimes. So yeah, those are, like, you know, 6 people that I kind of listen to on a daily basis and build off their energy and also build off their music and everything. I don't try to copy and paste. I just try to, like, you know, copy and make it into my own little way. So that's where I get my music inspiration from. So I also do photography. What's the intentions with photography? What I see photography as is I want people to see what I see through my eyes. I want to be able to have people, like, you know, like, see what I'm seeing, see the beauty in cars, see the beauty in people, see the beauty in like, you know, just the skies. I love taking pictures of the sky. I don't know why. Like, in the morning, I'll just kind of go outside and just, like, maybe, like, grab, like, a picture, because, like, you know, life is beautiful. Mother Nature is beautiful. The people in it may not be. Not everyone's, like, you know, a bad human. Not everyone has bad intentions. but it seems like in the world, like, you know, you gotta be like this utmost like gangster type motherfucker, like on some like demonic shit, or like, you know, you gotta like, I don't know, you kind of like be, you gotta like be negative to gain a following. Like, you know, not all people are like that, not all like, you know, famous people are like that, but I feel like, you know, sometimes in life, like, you gotta create drama to catch an eye for yourself. So it's definitely a weird position. I don't like drama. I don't like conflict. I try my best to stay away from it. I rather just be in my house, kind of just chilling. I don't like being outside as much. I don't like being around people. I recently went to like the art walk downtown in Corpus, and I kept like looking around. Like, I didn't really feel comfortable. I didn't like, you know, I don't like being around a lot of people. But yeah, as far as with photography goes, again, I'm just trying to like, you know, get you to see what I see, and like, you know, kind of take you along my life as well. So yeah, more photography photos coming soon. Hopefully, I drop all that stuff on my Instagram. And yeah, man, that's really it with photography. Just kind of grow in it, and just kind of like, you know, capture things that I see within my eyes and everything. So yeah. Okay, so next topic would possibly be boxing. I'm really like, you know, I really love boxing. I love MMA as well, but I see the way they be kicking legs, and yeah, fuck that shit. Let a motherfucker kick me in my shit. You got to catch me outside, parking lot. I'm saying a 40 right there. I'm just saying, I'm not going out like that. But I'm a really big fan of boxing, MMA as well. But yeah, I'm trying to get into shape. Right now I'm not really. I'm kind of huffy duff, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to get into it and get in tune with my body and everything, and see where it could take me. Cause I mean, let's be honest, there's two routes to this shit, boxing. I mean, there's one, the first one is fucking, I might fuck around if I can nail it in the next 5 years, or two, I get knocked the fuck out and stick to my 9 to 5. So it's just two things. But in all seriousness, I do find therapy in boxing. I do find therapy in, like, you know, keep my body moving and everything. I usually do go to the gym due to circumstances in my life right now. I haven't really been going. There's really no excuse behind it. It's just a lot in life got me stressing out hard, like hard as fuck. So I'm definitely gonna get back to it soon. I do kind of keep my body, like, you know, a little bit moving here and there. I try to eat as clean as possible and everything. But yeah, I just try to stay disciplined with myself and just keep trying to find ways to better my mental health. So boxing is definitely one of those things that help me keep in tune with myself. Also, to the people that feel as if, like, you know, their life is so shit right now, like, you know, they feel like just terrible and all these other thoughts there, that, you know, they feel alone and everything, just know that I'm right there with you. You're not alone in this feeling. You don't have to feel alone in this feeling, because I'm right there with you. And just keep smiling. Like, you know, smile, bro. Smile. Life is so fucking beautiful. Life, you only have one, like, you know, opportunity at life. And don't waste it on just, like, sitting in your room, like, you know, sitting in your mind, just feeling like the most depressed and everything. Like, you know, bro, smile. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard. It's hard sometimes, for sure. But once you poker face it for so long and just smile, like, you know, it becomes a normal, natural thing. In a state where my life is right now, I could easily just, like, you know, make up excuses to not live. And this next topic is going to be a little bit touchy, because I want to speak on, yeah, and also, like, you know, your mind. So let's get into it. So I kind of want to speak on impulsive thinking. I want to talk on things that happen with me that could sort of relate to you as well, and you kind of find comfort, or the answers that you've been trying to question through my story. So at one point in time, I've made an impulsive decision that led me into being into a mental hospital for about a week. So in that time, I've learned a lot about myself. And most importantly, I've learned, like, you know, that it's okay to feel, it's okay to think. There's been times where, like, you know, these people would tell me, like the therapist or something like that would tell me, like, they'll be trying to, like, you know, throw shit onto you that you feel as if it's not true. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to, like, you know, listen, of course. I've learned to not think with pride. I've learned to think with an open mind. And there's been a lot of moments in my life where I've put my pride in front of everything. And it never gave me great results. But again, I've also learned to accept help and accept knowledge from people. Anytime someone's trying to teach me something about life and everything, I don't just try to push it away. I'm always here to listen and learn. So back to impulsive thinking and feeling overwhelmed. That's it's just two things that fucking suck if they work together against you. It's hard to ease your mind when you're so deep into it. There's been situations with my past relationship and even now, it'll be only at night. I don't know why it's always at night. At night times it just fucking sucks because in the day I work, so I have things to sort of get my mind off things and everything. But at nighttime when it's just me alone laying down, it hits. And you have impulsive decisions. You make these decisions up in these decisions up in your mind, and it hits so many times for no reason. So trying to find a way to counter those feelings is hard. And recently I've been getting a little deeper into God and praying. I really haven't been praying like that, to be honest. It's just turning my life to God and trying to find God in these things. And actually pursuing it, because before I met my ex, I was really into it. Even when we were together, we weren't really into it together, but we were starting to get there. But even afterwards, I was just a lustful person. I hated it. And then recently I've been getting back into it, and I'm full foot to the door, not just oh, let me just listen. It's just it's God over everything for sure. So to counter these feelings and thoughts, it's not an easy process. To this day, I still have thoughts in my mind that feeling like a way out would be way easier than facing my problems. So my best thing or word for you is to let you know that life is like a tree. You plant the seed, you grow, you go off to different branches. Branches fall off, branches grow, fruit grows, leaves grow, everything grows, and things are meant to fall. But again, you're always gonna grow back again. So I see life as a tree for sure, because once you're because we're like little seeds to this earth. We're just planted, we grow, we make new things, family, memories, achievements, just small things. And it's just the beauty of life. It's just a tree. We grow, we create new things, they come up to its own branch, and then they create their own seeds along the way. And always I like to feel as if my life is a garden. This might sound stupid, but I'm sort of the person taking care of my flowers and everything, and my garden is a little small thing. And I'm just watering these little ideas, which are seeds, and see how they grow and everything. And watering, meet new people, let me just water, let me just try this out at my job, let me just do this and that. And if that seed grows and if it becomes a beautiful plant, then it's part of the garden. And if it grows and grows and grows and it dies out, then I have to move on. Simple as that. Just on to the next seed. And I just love to use a garden as an example of my life, because I feel it's a great example too, because flowers are beautiful. Daisies, all this, I don't know, flowers and shit, but flowers are beautiful, and that's the beauty of life. So just learn to plant your seeds, water them, and if they grow to be something beautiful, nurture it. But if it grows and it dies out, that's fine, just go on to the next seed. Next topic I would want to talk about is loss. Losing people, job, friends, relationships, anything. Learn to lose. Like I said, you're not going to live life winning all the time. You got to lose something. You got to lose something to gain something. And that's what I've learned. It's the most valuable shit in my life, is that it's okay to not understand why things happened. Because maybe that person, that job, that friend wasn't meant to be in your life at that point. So learn to lose something, because in the end, God is always going to rebuild it and give you something 10 times or even 20, 30 million times way better than what you had. So learn to lose. You're not always going to win. Learn to wake up and understand that today That's what I'm saying. Today might not be your day, but guess what? You still have tomorrow. You still have a couple more hours. You still have a couple more minutes to make something happen. You have the whole, you have life in your palms. Like, bro, you can make anything happen. It's so easy access. People are just not as motivated because people are afraid to lose. People are afraid to feel as if they lose, like, fuck, I gotta start from the bottom again. Nah, fuck that. Like, losing is like a whole new opportunity to, like, chase your goals, chase your dreams, do shit differently. So to kind of wrap up, like, this whole loss thing, I've lost my dad when I was 18, 19. I've lost relationships with my mom that I'm still trying to rebuild. I've lost people, of course, that I feel like I had to let go and everything. There's been a lot of things in my life where it's been very, very tough. But I'm always smiling, like, no matter what. I'm always trying to make people laugh. I'm always trying to make jokes. I'm always trying to, like, motivate other people through my little journey I have on TikTok. Of course, I haven't really been as active as I should be on there. But, again, I'm only human. I bleed the way you bleed. I think the way you think sometimes. So, bear with me. So, yeah, I need to be as active on vlogging too. I need to find more content to post and everything. But I felt today could be a good chance for y'all to kind of get to know me and understand me as a person. So there's a lot of things behind the doors that I could share, but it's just like there's no reason to kind of put myself way the fuck out there. So yeah. So to kind of furthermore go into this vlog and everything, I don't know what I want to do with my life. Again, I'm 20, so I have tons of time, and I have tons of lessons to go through. I have tons of blessings and achievements that life is waiting to offer me. So I'm just kind of going with it. I'm not leaning on someone. I'm not looking for anyone. I'm just kind of letting life do its thing, and whatever it leads me, I'm there. I'm ready to show up. So yeah, so expect more music to come, expect more content to drop, expect more vlogs. Expect a lot more from me, because I'm really trying to be more on my grind shit, be more trying to put myself out there and try to motivate as many people as I can and be more consistent and everything. So expect a lot more coming from your boy, Nick Excellent. If you don't fucking subscribe, man, we're gonna have a fucking big issue, buddy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am, bro, if you don't hit the fucking subscribe button, dude, we're gonna have fucking problems, you know what I mean? Brother, what are you doing? Subscribe.
Life is a time of shame. You don't wanna see better things. Relive all the memories.